Good morning. Aha. You like my socks? Check it. They have globes on them. Oh! Ooh, my god. I really need to start stretching in the morning. My hip flexors are like way tight. Alright, let's make some breakfast. 2 packets of maple and brown sugar oatmeal is gonna hit every single time. You guys hear that? I may have gotten a little distracted looking at the pretty rain and I might have burned my oatmeal a little bit. It'll still be good. I think the best time of day is when I can peacefully eat my maple and brown sugar oatmeal. Hi, my name is Ken, and I am a van lifer living in this 2004 GMC Savana. I have converted it myself. It's not completely built out yet, but we've gotten pretty far. And considering I did half the build while I was still in college, I'm pretty proud of that. I've had it since August of 2024, and I work a hybrid corporate job. My goal is to become a full-time van lifer, making money solely from the internet. That's ultimately been my dream since I was a kid. And while I'm now in my mid-20s, I figure that now is a time more than ever to fight for the life that I really want. This channel is about my journey getting from this stage of my life, working a 9-to-5 job and not having the means to travel regularly, to getting to the point where I can leave my 9-to-5 and live in this van or another van or wherever and travel full time. Today I'm going to be going into the office. I feel like I haven't been into the office in a good while. Last week we got a bunch of snow here in Arkansas, so the office was closed, so no one went in except for like a select few people. And then the week before that I was sick, so I worked from home, so it's been a good little chunky minute since I've been in the office, so it'll be nice to go in and see everyone. Woo! I just realized I left my windows and doors open. It's letting the cold air back in. Don't want any rain getting in unnecessarily. I kind of love mornings like this. Like, I'm not a huge rain person, but there's something about being in this van while it's raining or while it's snowing and having my diesel heater running, so it's like super nice and dry and warm and I'm totally toasty in here. It's just really comforting. I'm really excited to do van life outside of the city and get into some state parks. I'd like to do that soon. that seat up. Let's go to work. As I was walking into work, I stepped in a bunch of mud. So I'm going to attempt to clean my shoe of said mud. Trying to step outside to get the shot, but there's like a couple who's walking their little baby in a baby carrier, and I don't want to startle them. Sometimes I startle people when I step outside of my van. Okay, they're gone. I can get the shot now. Let's all just pretend that I didn't tell you any of that, and I'm just now walking into my van for continuity's sake. Whew. Work is over. Work is done. That was a good little work day. I got a lot done, and it feels so nice outside. And I kind of want to go on a little walk because it feels so nice. It's been so cold and the sun is out and it's warm, so I definitely want to take a walk, but I have some chores I need to do first. The first chore I need to do is I desperately need to fill this fucking knob. I need to fill my 5-gallon water tank with fresh water. This has been empty since like the middle of the day yesterday, so this needs to get filled, and I hate filling this water tank. It's just so heavy. I don't have a hose for it that I can just like hook up. I have to lug it inside, fill it up that way, and lug it all the way back outside. But the sooner I do it, the better. And then I need to take out the trash because the trash is fat and it's starting to smell. That needs to get out, especially with the heat. Like, you don't want to keep trash in a van if you don't have to. So I need to take out the trash, and then I'm probably just gonna sweep, maybe do a little bit of a deep clean, but not too deep. I'll just do the basic stuff, and then I'll go on my little walk, and yeah, then I'll probably do my deep clean stuff. But yeah, need to get the trash out and get some more water in my fresh water tank. Let's get it. Oh, and I need to charge my Jackery. I need to do that too. Yeah, it's at 24% and it's pulling in 15 watts right now. I'm gonna take the Jackery into my mom's house, charge it up. I'm also gonna use her house to fill up my 5-gallon fresh water tank. And yeah, I'm gonna do those two things. Sun's wasting. Let me go ahead and get these chores done. Oh, I also need to wash my clothes. I have a lot of chores I have to do today. All right, I'm gonna start with the Jackery, get that up, and then I'll come back down for the water tank. Jackery's hooked up, Jackery's charging. That should be done in about an hour. Let's get the rest done. I also need to wash all of the towels that I have in here. I try and wash them pretty often. I used to use just paper towels in here, but I wanted to be a little bit more economical. But yeah, more laundry, but that's okay. I'll take those up later. No, I might as well take them up now. Let's get all the clothes washed. Might as well get everything washed in one. Okay, got all that done. Let's go on this walk. But first, I want to have a little snack. And this isn't the best snack in the world, just some Skinny Pop, but I'm eating the Skinny Pop because my Jackery is being charged, and if I were to cook something, I mean, I guess I could cook it, but a lot of my dishes that I would use to cook are in the sink because they're dirty, and I can only use my sink if it's plugged into power because it uses a 12-volt pump, and my power source is currently being charged. So Skinny Pop it is. just realized that I left both of my water bottles in my mom's place. So I have nothing to wash this popcorn down. Actually, that's not true. I have some oat milk in the fridge. I'm gonna go ahead and kill that oat milk. I'm so bad. I don't know if it's just me. When I was a kid, I really struggled with eating popcorn because I would always choke on the kernels. Like, they would always get, like, lodged in the back of my throat. And I'd be, like, choking on the popcorn. And I still struggle eating popcorn to this day. I'm a little better with it, but if I was doing this 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I would have been struggling. In fact, I might have to just spit these kernels out because I can't chew them. Ooh, nothing like some nice cold oat milk to wash down your skinny popcorn. Someone asked me how I keep my food cold in here. I have a 12-volt refrigerator. I'll show it to you guys in a second. And even when I have it unplugged for an hour or two when I'm charging my Jackery, it keeps the food perfectly cold. Because then at that point, it's effectively acting like a cooler, just without any ice in it. Oh, that's good. That was actually really refreshing. That was nice. Okay, let's go on this walk. I might just miss sunset. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully I can get to the bridge before the sun really sets. It's a really pretty sunset spot. I'll take you guys with me. Here's the fridge. It's the Yuhami one, Yuhami. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it does a great job. I can fit everything I need in here. I'm kind of low on stock right now, but all this stuff is super cold. Ooh, that spaghetti is in there. I'm gonna fuck up that spaghetti later. Ooh, yeah. But yeah, that's my fridge. That's how I keep my food and my drinks cold. 10 out of 10. I think it was like 200 and something bucks. Well worth it. Getting the 12-volt refrigerator was kind of like getting, oh, I'm in the dark. Hold on, give me 1 second. Getting the 12-volt refrigerator was kind of like getting the diesel heater. Once I got it, it like completely transformed the way I was doing van life, because I was kind of just like I had my van and sometimes I would sleep in there if the outdoor conditions were right. But after getting the fridge, I realized, wait, I can just keep my food in here so I can like cook, like actually cook food in here. Game changer. Okay, so I've been thinking about doing something. Last year, I planned on running a full marathon in 2026, and I still have half a mind to run a full marathon in 2026, but I thought I was gonna run the full marathon later this month. And I was training for that marathon. I was doing pretty well, but I fell off of my training. And for context, I've run 3 half marathons before, and I was doing really well with the training, but I guess I just got distracted and I just kind of stopped. But we're now at the point where it's definitely too late to safely train for a full marathon, because the marathon is at the end of February. So what I'm thinking is just signing up to run the half marathon instead and just training for that this month, because it wouldn't be the first time I've done that, and I think I could realistically train in a month. I think I could do it. I know I could do it. So I'm thinking about running the half marathon. We'll see. We'll see. Still a bit of snow. Ooh, that looks really slick. Oh, I don't know about that. Ooh. It's almost like playing the floor is lava. I think I will just train for the half marathon and run the half marathon, and then potentially run a full marathon later this year. My whole thing was I want to run 26.2 miles in the year 2026. Just kind of seemed right. Look at that. It's pretty. Just last week, all of this was completely covered in ice and snow. Arkansas eats. She eats. She's pretty. I can't even be mad at her. Well, the question is, do I want to go down the stairs, or do I want to keep
going down the bridge. I think I gotta go down the stairs. This is actually where I used to train. I used to come to this trail like every morning to train. It's a really nice trail. This trail takes you all the way down the Arkansas River. It's really beautiful, especially at sunrise. The sun comes up right over that way. So when you're coming back this way, the sun's coming up, it's just really something special. Yeah, that's nice. Just under the bridge right there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but that's the state capitol, Arkansas State Capitol right there. That is the city of Little Rock. This is Junction Bridge right here. Well, you can see there's still a lot of snow over on the Little Rock side. And this is a maritime museum. There used to be a great blue heron that used to sit right on the tip of the submarine. I almost said subway, good heavens. There's a young great blue heron that used to sit right on the tip of that submarine, and I thought it was really cool. I think it's a special thing when you're outside often enough to notice animals around you. Not only like just the local fauna, but specific animals. And you can notice their patterns. That's a really cool thing. Oh, this weather is so nice. It's making me want to go for a run. Okay, yeah. This is selling me again on running. I'm kind of sad that I stopped. I think I just got a little distracted and overwhelmed, and I was feeling kind of sad because I was training for the marathon and that was great. And then I don't know, I got like distracted by life and I wasn't prioritizing it. That was like back in October, but here we are again, very fresh into February, and I want to go running again. I wasn't big into sports when I was a kid. The way I like to explain it is I'm not a fan of sports that involve flying balls. And when I think of my childhood, my parents, my dad especially, tried to get us involved with a bunch of different sports like soccer and softball at one point, and even basketball. And I just didn't take on to any of them. But the one that I did take on to was track. And I liked track because it was simple. All I had to do was just lock in and run, and that was it. And my event was the 400-meter dash, which if you're familiar with track, a lot of people would say is the worst event, because it's just like, it's not a 100-meter sprint, it's not a distance run, it is 400 meters of pure balls to the wall, guns out sprinting, and it hurts. But that was my event and I liked it. But I realized that I really like distance running, and I love how I feel when I'm running distance. So I will run a full marathon. Don't know when, but it'll be one of these days. Oh, this is so pretty. Look at that. You can see it, all the water falling from the snow melt. Recently we got a bunch of snow down south, and today it got pretty warm, so there's a lot of water runoff today from all of that melting snow. It's really pretty. Yeah, this is a nice evening. Yeah, that's gorgeous. And it only smells vaguely of piss down here. Usually it's a lot worse. You gotta be careful when you're crossing on this trail, because let me tell you something. Arkansas cyclists will show up out of nowhere. Anyway, I was trying to point it out earlier, but I don't think I did a very good job. This is Broadway Bridge with the arches here. And then just behind it is the state capitol. Whoa, look at all those geese.
Look at all those chickens.
Yeah, I fear this is what it's about. Sun pretty, water nice. Sorry y'all, I just can't get enough of it. It's a nice sunset tonight. The sunsets are always nice, but this one is doing it for me. Anyway, that's probably the best shot of the Capitol we've gotten all night. There's the Capitol right there. I like hanging out at this spot because depending on the time of year you come, there are little turtles that like to hang out on these rocks down here. Super cute. All right, let's head back home. Goodbye, pink sky. That's a 10 out of 10 right there. That's the good stuff. I'm back. Okay, I lied. I never took out the trash earlier. I mean, I didn't lie, I just never took out the trash. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out the trash, and then I'll be ready to get nice and comfy in here. I don't think I'm gonna have to run the heater tonight. It's like 45 degrees out here, so it's pretty comfortable in the van, which is pretty nice. Hello. I finished the big annoying chores and everything is stocked and filled, which is the best feeling ever. And now it's just time to do the regular annoying chores. I need to do the dishes and I'm gonna sweep up a bit, and then I think I'm gonna cook some dinner. I just realized that while I can wash the dishes, I have no way to dry them because all of my towels are still in the wash. So I think I'm just gonna wash the one dish that I need. I'm just gonna wash my skillet and then just let it air dry a bit and then heat my spaghetti up. We're gonna do it that way. This is van life. Sometimes you really have to time things perfectly in order to have a seamless, regular like home or apartment experience. Everything has to be timed just right. This is where I usually hang my towels, but since they're still in the wash, I'm just gonna go ahead and use that to hang up my pan. I'm gonna go ahead and get the sweeping done, because I fear I'm not gonna wanna do it once I'm full of spaghetti and ready to lay down and start editing this video.
They got the best paper towels. I wear a coat, I get like all the fucking paper towels. Take them to the house for a party and shit.
I just came back from my mom's place, turned over my clothes and towels. Looks like my pan is dry. Let's make some spaghetti. I am so ready to eat. as well just do the rest of it. I totally should have added the sauce before adding the spaghetti. Oh well. I'm like basically out of my sauce, so what I'm gonna do to extend this is add a little bit of water to the jar. Like that. Give it a little shake. Ooh, and voila, more sauce. Oh yeah, that smells good. Oh, this is gonna be so yummy. That's so yummy. I love beef spaghetti. This is vegan beef spaghetti, but it hits all the same. This was my favorite as a kid. All right. That looks good to me. Probably need this for later. I don't know if I'm gonna eat all the spaghetti, but I actually just might eat all of this spaghetti. Let's do it. Sorry if I'm a bit low energy now. I haven't eaten since I had that baked potato at lunch and I'm so hungry. I cannot wait to eat the spaghetti. Look at that. Cheers. Spaghetti is always better on the second day. Even better on the third day. This is divine. So good. Oh, I think I am gonna eat all of the spaghetti. Oh, it is hitting. Oh my god, I was so hungry. I'm getting a FaceTime from one of my friends.
Hi, I'm good. You don't have to work tomorrow, so that's exciting.
Nice.
Like, I feel like you need to, like, feel your why. Like, not your money goals or your, like, YouTube goals or whatever. Because, like, yeah, that's entwined in it all, and I know that. But, like, I think you need to feel what your actual goal is, which is to, like, getting back to what makes you feel peaceful. You know? Just, like, existing in a beautiful space and, like, feeling that I'm an adult and
Her phone just died. Doo-doo. Yeah. The way I knew your phone was about to die, I don't know. I've noticed I do this thing, and I've done it with work for sure, and I guess with where I live, but I feel like once something has been presented to me as like, okay, this is what you're doing, this is it, I kind of get to a place where I'm like, okay, well, this is it, so this is just what I'm doing now. And I feel like, I guess right now I'm just trying to like build up the courage to actually, the courage in the capital, to get up and go. How do I still have a Burke tan on my foot?
It's like your Apple Watch tan, though. That was gnarly.
Oh yeah. It's still there. Can you see it?
Yeah.
It's the middle of winter. Alright guys, I just got off the phone with my really good friend. I was having a bit of a rough night and talking to her made me feel a lot better. So it's pretty late, the dishes are done, everything's cleaned and put away and everything's stocked, so I'm gonna call it a night. I think tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up a little bit early and go for a walk and kind of think about things and try and reset, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep, get a good night's rest, and wake up tomorrow refreshed and ready to take on the day. I have to go into the office tomorrow, so I'll be doing that too. But overall, it's been a really good day. If you've made it to this point of the video, you are incredible, and thank you so much for being here. If you'd like, feel free to hype this video, leave a like, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And your support means I can continue doing this in the future. Doing van life and traveling and having beautiful conversations like the conversation I had tonight is ultimately what I want to be doing. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.